goodness! You don't need to know. Oh my! We've scored a goal. We've scored an unbelievable goal.
Well, I'll just enjoy that now.
Oh my!
Oh, yeah. It's an absolute belter, son!
Oh! Almost too central for Ward-Prowse. I'm not sure what he's going to be able to do here. Oh my goodness!
Has he done it again?
Oh!
Has he done it again? Well, let's see what happens.
Oh!
Get in there, you beautiful man! Get in there, you beautiful man!
4-3 win to say I don't think my heart can take something like that. How long left? There's 96 minutes that have been played, so we've had all of stoppage time. Of course, they did have a. Oh my goodness! You've got to be kidding!
What's happening?
4-3, Jack Grealish. Jack Stevens starts. Jack Stevens is starting.
Please, no! No!
But we appear to be playing 3 at the back with 2 wing backs.
Yes, come on, 1-0.
Oh!
Come on.
Have a word?
What's that? Oh.
He's loving it, mate.
Oh, top of the league. I don't want to alarm anyone, but we did concede 2 goals in stoppage time last week.
Hey, do you want to maybe shut your mouth?
Go on the corner. Blow. Just blow.
Blow! Blow!
I can say it's going to happen. It's happened. It's
Yes.
blown.
Full time.
Come on.
God,
We
hey,
are top of the league.
We are top of the league.
Oh my word. You did not make this up.
I'm so dizzy. It's so high up here. I've got vertigo. Oh.
Wow. Go to your Sky Sports app or your league app and screenshot this moment because
my
I
lungs.
kid you not, Southampton are top of the league after 8 games in the Premier League after losing their first 2 as well.
Everyone looks so little down here. They all look like ants.
All right. Good evening. How we doing? Long time no see, everyone. It feels like it's not been that long at all. Hello and welcome to our live match day watch along for the anticipated game at St Mary's for Southampton versus Arsenal. We're playing them again, Jack.
I know it's seems like just
So soon.
not yesterday, but the day before, maybe the day before that.
So thanks to everyone who's joined us in the chat section here. Let's have a look at a few of these score predictions. I did stick in a little chat thing, say stick in your score predictions now, and quite a few have jumped in. So all is good. Right, let's start off here. High Life's going for a 1-0 win again. That'd be something. With Danny Ings to score. Kelly is going, I'm not confident, man. Why have so many injuries now? Yeah, we have a lot of injuries. We'll talk about it in a sec.
Yeah.
Let's see. Any more? Hang on. Jeremy 39711. So I just look at the team sheets.
They're interesting, right?
Yeah, a little bit interesting. Well, not that surprising. I think
No.
we all knew what was going to be happening in our right and left back position. I swear I've had a look at the team sheets. I've had a quick look. Haven't really properly had a look. Jack, fill us in.
It's what we saw against Arsenal on the weekend, minus obviously the two fullbacks.
Right.
I've had people message me today saying, "Am I worried about the fullbacks?" A little bit, but I'm quite keen on seeing Valerie and Vokins out there.
Yep, me too.
Like I said, I wanted to see them against Arsenal on the weekend. 2 seconds. I had trouble logging into my BT app. I had to change my password. It's been a nightmare for the past few minutes. But yeah, I wanted to see Vokins and Valerie against them on Saturday. And okay, it'll probably be a bit more of a test for them today. I've not actually looked at the Arsenal lineup properly. Is Aubameyang and whatnot starting?
No, Aubameyang's out.
Aubameyang's out. Okay, well that's a godsend because in reality that's their biggest threat. That's what we need to look out for.
They're starting Thomas Partey and Lacazette.
Which that is a strong force going forwards. But then for me, recently they're not on form. They're not on kilter. They're not the biggest threat, although they are still class. I think that matchup isn't as bad as it could be for those two to face Arsenal. It's not that bad because you still have Diallo and Ward-Prowse covering in the middle.
Right.
Defensively, I'm not too uncertain about it. It's more going forward. Tonight for me is a night for the Ings and Shea kind of need to step up, put some goals in, show everybody what we're about.
Yep, agreed. It'd be nice to see us scoring some goals. I mean, arguably we won the weekend game without scoring any goals. Still like to think it was Kyle Walker-Peters' goal, but
yeah,
goals panel and all that.
Technically the last Ings goal was kind of from a set piece, so it'd be nice to see something in play, something that we can do, something a little bit special.
That'd be nice. And FF Duo's going for Diallo Worldy, as Jack says every week.
Absolutely.
It's happening tonight. It's definitely happening tonight.
I'm telling you guys, when it happens, we're all going to be screaming about it, and you're going to come back saying, "Yep, Jack, Mystic Jack's got it again."
Yep. You said Shea Adams' first goal for Southampton FC was going to be from the halfway line, and it was.
Not only that, but I said the game was going to be 1-0 as well. I got so many things right that day.
Yeah. Called the goal scorer on that day. That was insane.
Everything I needed.
Good to see Franny on BT.
Italian man. Anytime I see Franny on my TV, I'm happy.
No, all is good. Let me see. Alex W is, I think we'll see a defensive Ward-Prowse tonight that will support both fullbacks. Yeah, possibly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But that's kind of his job. That's his job anyway.
Yeah. I am looking forward to seeing what Vokins can do.
Yeah. That's a guy, this is a good night for him to prove himself. Yeah. Valerie as well. This is good competition for the both of them. and it'd be a good night for if we can keep a clean sheet. I think it'll get a lot of people keep a lot of people quiet. So we'll just have to see. And obviously McCarthy back in goal. So it's good to see Alex back.
It will.
And Redmond on the bench, surprisingly.
Yeah, I don't think he's fully fit enough to come back.
No, but it's an option to have. And if that's an option, if he's fit enough to play 20 minutes at the end, as soon as I saw him with the bench against Arsenal, I thought he could come on and score a goal.
Yeah.
And that's a nice sight. That's a nice sight to see on the bench.
Yeah. Here's one for you. Would you rather have Valerie in right back or Cedric in right back?
Valerie.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
There we
absolutely.
Go.
Yeah, absolutely. But also at the same time, Cedric can turn up for a game every so often.
Mm-hmm.
Every so often he can turn up and do something, which is the annoying thing about him. But Arsenal fans, they don't know yet that he can't cross a ball when he gets there. He's a bit indecisive, and he's a small dude as well, and he gets pushed about.
Yeah. So what do you reckon score-wise, Jack? What are you going to go for?
I am going to go for 2-0 Southampton.
Wow.
One better than the weekend.
Okay.
In reality, I'd probably say 2-1, but I have faith in the back line. I'm going to say the
back line.
I would say 2-1, but because I'm showing confidence and faith in Valerie and Vokins tonight, I'm saying 2-0.
I'm pretty much on the 2-1 fence at the moment. But you know what? Support the lads. 2-0.
Support the lads. That's what we're going for.
There we go. 2-0. Valerie's going to show us that he's been practicing a lot.
That's what I need. That's all we need.
So they got Rob Holding, Smith.
So I'm going to assume I'm way behind you today because obviously back on the older.
Yeah, I'm watching on TV box. I could always.
I noticed. I noticed the position you're in looked a lot like the McGregor fight.
Yes. For those that joined us for that one, well done.
But yeah, if you managed to stay awake, if you were there live, big up yourself. It was difficult at points, but
oh dear.
Apologies to everyone who heard my foul language as well. When a man gets punched in the face like that, you can't help but say some stuff.
Yeah, that was fun. Oh, yeah. I mean, I got no complaints with our front line at all. I mean,
that's what I mean. Like going forward, that's what you want.
Yeah. Front line and midfield, no problems whatsoever. Who else we got on the bench? Any new? I don't know. Yankovic, Chalks there. Ferry. Will Ferry? We've seen Will Ferry before. Caleb Watts is there.
I think he played. I think he came on. I think he played on at the Shrewsbury game.
Okay.
I'd like to see if they make a substitution for the forwards tonight. I would like to see Nalundalu come on and make an appearance.
Yeah.
After his goal against Shrewsbury, I'm keen to see him play a bit. With Ward-Prowse probably having to play a bit deeper today, and Diallo, I wouldn't be surprised if we see more balls over the top like we did for the Nalundalu goal. A bit more direct at points because just the way we'll be playing deep. I can only if the moment's right. Again, I think that'd be much like when we start pressing and it's also based on Danny. I think those balls will also depend on wherever Danny is.
Yeah, absolutely. God, not great weather. So you have to tell me when you're starting here, Jack.
Not yet.
Ready with the pause button.
Not yet.
I'm just about to take a knee. Yeah.
I've got Stern looking Arteta.
Oh, the BT Sports app. Seriously.
It is terrible, isn't it?
Okay, I paused it.
Oh, here we go.
Paused it. Such a nice guy.
You,
So
mate, you're
I'm
so
going 2-0.
friendly. Going 2-0.
You're going 2-0.
What
Okay.
the chat saying?
A lot of people going for someone for a 1-0. And a 3-2. And Tom's going for a 2-0 as well. Have you kicked off yet?
2-0. No. Just brace yourself. Come on, just can't. It's fine, mate. We'll be there soon.
You
We'll
taking
be
the
there
knee
soon.
yet?
I don't want to upset you. Just take your time. They've just taken a knee. Oh, and they're kicked off.
Hooray, we're in sync.
And we're there. We're here now. We're in sync.
It's gonna be me. Sorry.
The question in my mind is, if my TV froze and suddenly skipped ahead by 5 minutes, would I tell you?
Yes.
Or would I wait for the first goal just to be like, hey?
It's that time of the night, Jack. Ready?
Ooh. For those who watched the McGregor watch-along, there was a lot of that sound.
It wasn't a school night or morning that night, was it?
Mate, I was so bad the next day. I was so groggy. That's probably the most I drank in a while. Like usually I have maybe a can or two of the evening, but I think oh. Sure.
Flipping it.
Okay. Who messed that up then?
Bednarek.
Oh, Bednarek with a bag cut pass.
He was onside. Look how quickly that came about, though.
Fair play to Ward-Prowse, though. Got stuck right in there. So that defensive Ward-Prowse we're talking about, definitely going to be seeing him today.
Yeah, right. Oh,
good save,
Alex McCarthy.
Would Fraser have Forster said that? Saved that?
I don't want to answer that.
Go on, Theo.
Yeah, right. Oh, he went with his hand in the air. You see that?
Well, if you're going to get it, you're going to get it, aren't you? Need to be a bit steadier with this passing. Both Valerie and Vokins have hit that ball pretty hard in their pass. Oh, that was a great knock by Stevens. Valerie gone forward. Good ball in. Oh, is that a corner?
Yeah.
Hey.
That's some of that.
That was a great cross.
By Jan Valerie. How about that?
Yeah. See, I don't want to toot him too early, but I think he's played well the past few games we've seen him.
Yep. Yep, 100%. They watered the surface and it's raining.
Why not, mate? Got to get it slicky.
Hello?
Get in! What a goal! Bouncer, mate.
Oh my word!
Yes, that's what we're here to see. Stuart Armstrong.
I was just looking at that, thinking like, that's not going to go all the way through, surely. Wow!
Oh my goodness gracious! Oh, so calm. Like he could have easily skied that. He could have done.
Oh yeah.
He could have messed that up so many ways.
All day. Who's marking him? No one. Bang. Pepe was marking him.
Mike, we can't watch Arsenal fan TV whilst we're on air. Of course we can. We can have a little look. We can have a little look.
I'm really tempted to tell the subscribers to go watch Arsenal fan TV instead of us, but they should stay with us.
They should, but it doesn't mean I can't quickly have a look on my phone.
Go watch the meltdown, see what's going on.
We're not petty, guys, but it is funny.
Oh, man. Is there tears? Tell me if there's tears.
Well, it was just a load of very glum-looking faces.
Is DT back on there?
No, not tonight.
Oh, it's great to see.
Oh, it's boring when DT's not there because they just deflate. They're much like us when we watch goals. I think it's because they're broken. I think Arsenal are starting to become broke. You know, when a goal goes in against us, I've experienced that enough to know what it feels like. So the pain doesn't hurt quite as much. I think Arsenal fans are just starting to feel that now as well.
Yeah.
David Luiz grabbing all the wall props like that.
Nicely done. Wow, look at this.
Just
1-0 again.
Just 1-0 again. Here we are again. Just say, rinse and repeat, please. Rinse and repeat.
Apparently, so I say, what's the call it? And he hopes I'm together again. I bet Ty is already blaming the referee. That's what he's doing.
Oh my god! Like that shot is fantastic. The one that's straight down the pitch.
Man, that went out, didn't it?
Like it went out to me. He's so good for a goal as Armstrong, isn't he? Like in my head, I don't think of him as like a goal scorer, but does put him in.
Chasing him down. Go on, Stuart.
Come on, get stuck in. The press is real. Ooh.
Yeah, right.
It's cool. It is fun to watch us play, isn't it?
Yeah.
Go
on, Theo.
You just pressure and bully them till they give it away, or do that.
Ooh.
I think that was my one. The other big takeaway from the game on the weekend is that Arsenal had poor delivery. Every cross, everything that put in, it wasn't good.
Mm.
Like there was that one point in the match where I was crying from laughter from a Granit Xhaka cross into the box after a short corner. It was so funny. Although that wasn't great from Stevens.
Thought about going down there, didn't he?
Oh.
Oh.
Stevens and Bednar out looking a bit shapeless in the middle there. Giving that ball away a lot.
Yeah, look at the space he's suddenly got overloaded.
Valerie couldn't do much. Would have gone down if he had touched him at all.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Well, there's my clean sheet out the window. That's a shame. Right back in it, guys. Come on.
It's one for the neutral, everyone. It's one for the neutral, this one.
Be nice to go unbeaten against Arsenal over a season. That's what I'm looking for. See, even that pass back to the keeper from Stevens almost fell short.
Oh, go on.
Oh, go on. Come on, Shay. Diallo, fair play, boy.
Yeah, he's looking a lot more confident now, isn't he?
He is.
Maybe
I think
a few games can do.
it's crazy. Just in a few games, he's stepping into being one of the more comfortable players in the team.
Oh,
Oh,
House.
Prowsey, mate. What was that? Oh, fair play, Bednarak. That was did well there.
He looks a bit leggy though. Valerie does that. I don't think it was a wrong decision, but
Yeah, it was the safest bet for him, wasn't it? Although if he had just got his body behind it, maybe McCarthy could have come out for it.
this Arsenal side looked a lot more lively.
Well, we just kicked him out of the FA Cup, didn't we? And that's theirs.
Yeah.
So they're going to be a bit angry at us. And they also see, no Walker Peters and no Bertrand, so they know that the back is a bit weak, so they go a bit harder.
Ooh. Joke. Vokins was the most forward player there.
Go on, Diallo.
That's a foul.
Fantastic.
Did you look at that and go, who's that?
I watched some afters for the Arsenal thing, and they were looking at who watching the game. And they went, "Is that Diallo? It's not Diallo. He plays for PSG. There's no way it's Diallo." I think he's impressing a few people. Oh, that was a good ball.
Was it?
Well, it looked like it was going to be a good ball. And then it just.
What'd you make of the whole Frank Lampard thing?
You
surprised?
Just Chelsea, innit?
Yeah, it's the Chelsea way, as you said.
Yeah, just Chelsea. I thought that maybe there was all that talk, wasn't there, of them changing, but going to be a bit more of a youth setup, being a bit more of a foundation, something more to build on. And then this just quite clearly shows that's not what's happening here. We've spent a lot of money and we want the title.
Right.
So they got the PSG manager, which all right.
Yeah.
All right. I remember the last PSG manager came to London. He worked out really well, didn't he? Oh wait, no. He was replaced by Pep's boot boy.
Yeah. Yeah, you come to the Premier League and realise, the other teams in it are good as well.
I mean, if you're a Tottenham fan, you're loving it, aren't you?
Mm. Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one there. I mean, it's not that surprising that he got sacked, but you still like to think that they would have. I mean, I think had they not spent all that cash, he'd probably still be there, wouldn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, you would have. We were all hoping that transfer ban had humbled them.
Yeah.
But no, it hadn't. They were just.
Whoa! Oh, that one far away.
That would have been very upsetting if he scored. But then again, I said that before the game, didn't I? He could just turn up and do something like that.
Oh man, that was close. Oh, it's Kevin Friend.
Kevin Friend.
Friend. Oh, we've abandoned Real football. We're booting
Yeah, this is.
We'll win the second ball. Oh, nearly. Yeah.
It's a bit alarming that we're doing this already.
Yeah.
Are they just like, right, you're not passing properly tonight, you're two-legged, there's something not right.
Yeah.
So all we've got is power up to Ings and Shea, who are probably should be the fittest, quote unquote.
That's a good point. Give me Benali to commentate instead of Keown.
Yeah, that'd be nice to have a red button option.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just put Radio Silent on in the background if you want a good bit of commentary.
Yeah. Imagine trying to sync that up.
It would be. Do you reckon radio stations would get more play if every so often they said the exact time?
Yeah. Exact time they were watching it.
Yeah, every so often, every 6 minutes or so, they give you a time check so you can, if you want to sync up. Although that probably wouldn't work. You can't pause the radio, can you? Just streams.
No, I don't think so. Oh my goodness, what are we doing?
Oh no!
You either do it or you don't do it. Come on.
Why don't we look like that Southampton squad that we've been seeing?
Yeah. Is this the game where we actually realise how good Kyle Walker-Peters is?
And Ryan Bertrand.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot on Jan Valery, though, because, a lot of our creativity comes from that right back side, though.
But that is true, but then you have to think, I mean, I guess the question is, how much does Kyle Walker-Peters give going back? And it is quite a lot. Oh, it was a good ball, though, wasn't it? Come on. Where could he have knocked it over to Valery? He looked like in the wrong position, but
just lay on to Ings.
I don't know. I think it's a bit too busy for Ings in the box there, but it all depends on if.
Little chips.
I thought maybe knock it wide to Valery, but
yeah, maybe.
Maybe not, don't worry too much. The other thing to keep in mind is Arsenal playing this high energy this early on, trying to come at us. We'll see where they are second half.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't look like they're switching the press on and off. They seem to be just constantly running it, so it could wear them out. Go on, Stu! Well, that's a card then. I'm trying to say no.
He took his legs out with his torso. Look.
He did you for nothing there, and you grabbed hold of him.
How can he have any complaints? Sorry, correction. He put his forehead on his thigh.
Oh, Bellerin.
We're proud to shoot.
Look how nervous they all are. God, he's on the ball.
Oh.
Your camera's gone.
No, goodness.
I need like a buzzer or something.
Vardy is better than Lacazette.
I don't think that's an unpopular opinion at all.
That's a pretty common opinion, I would have said.
Keep it calm. Keep it calm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not though. What's going on? Maybe we do have to give up on passing out from the back.
Yeah, right.
What's going on?
It's confidence as well.
I hope someone gets Leno off his line tonight. That's what I want to see Diallo do.
Yeah.
Look, if he knocks the ball and Diallo wins it right in the middle there, I want to see him smash it from the halfway.
We see West Ham got another win.
Mate, West Ham are flying, aren't they? Moyes has finally found a bit of level footing.
It feels like there are a lot of clubs with a lot of points, all apart from the bottom three.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fact that the bottom three are doing as badly as they are.
It's like a points buffet for everyone else.
I would just like 3 of them, please. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
It's been a few weeks. You know, we've dropped a little bit in the table. I want to see us up around 8th again. You know, 8th, 7th.
Yeah.
I don't want Arsenal to go above us.
No, me neither. So with that in mind, I'll take a point right now.
See, when you say that, we usually get it. So just leave it. I'll take a
Okay.
win. We want to win.
Go on then. Go on then.
Oh.
Thinking, what's Vokins doing up there? And it's Stuart Armstrong.
So are you just confusing him for everyone now?
I know. I'm going to blame the BT TV picture because I literally couldn't be sat any closer to this TV. So I got no excuses now.
I thought the big numbers on their back gave it away.
Well, that's what eventually told me. Yeah.
All the one on their shorts, all their different faces.
Smith Rowe needs to go and get some bigger socks. They're ridiculous.
Are they just allowed to play without shin pads now?
I think that, yeah, and I think that they only need to be. I'm not even sure if there's a regulation thing now whether they have to wear shin pads. But it looks like he's not wearing any socks. What's Smith Rowe's background?
Currently, if you look at him, it's Southampton, St Mary's.
The coaching area. Yep.
On his phone, I'm going to guess it's probably his missus, maybe his dog.
Yeah. No, I reckon he's still got the standard Apple background.
You reckon?
Yeah.
I reckon it's one of those 3D ones of a Bamiyang smashing out the screen.
Oh, what?
Oh! Stuart Armstrong, you animal.
Ooh.
Was that Stu that knocked it in, or was it Ward-Prowse?
That was Vokins with the ball in.
Dear Lord.
Man.
Wow, Ings and Adams, they're getting some delivery tonight.
Well, we haven't seen a decent cross like that from Bertrand.
That's a good point.
Man. Man, it's getting fun at the top of the league, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? It's crazy.
Can you imagine if Spurs beat Liverpool? I mean, there's already been a meltdown on Merseyside, but can you imagine the meltdown that would come from that?
There is. It's the funniest thing right now is if you've been watching Gary Neville on Twitter, just posting pictures of him laughing into his wine.
You would, though, wouldn't you?
It is funny. I was watching was it Monday Night Football? I think it was either last week or the week before, and like Neville was just saying, beginning of the season, you're all saying how this is not only the best Liverpool side of all time, it might be one of the best squads of all time, and they're second to United. To Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's Man United.
Yeah.
To the question of would they beat the class of '94? Can't beat the class of 2014, mate. So.
Yeah. Central defensive midfielder. That was a nice wayward pass by Saka. Thank you very much.
The other thing you've got to remember, hopefully at some point in this game, the Arsenal effect will kick in.
What?
To which they're just rubbish.
Capitulating.
Yeah, bottle jobs. They're the new Spurs, aren't they? The new Spurs, aren't they?
Oh, Valerie's making me nervous. Oh.
Listen, he can be awful going forward.
Score to those on TikTok is currently 1-1. Got it running there.
Hey, Jill. Thanks for... I know this, yeah. How's it going? Yeah. How's it going? Jack for president, indeed. I don't think they'll let me run. If Schwarzenegger's not allowed to, I'm not allowed to.
Martin 2024.
Maybe Prime Minister, but then I don't want to be blamed for all of this.
Oh.
Valerie, why don't you come on over, Valerie?
Oh, look at that back here.
Cheek.
Do you remember he blasted one from there against Man United?
Yeah.
Okay.
So who do you think will win in a fight, Sean Dyche or Jurgen Klopp?
Sean Dyche.
Obviously. It's not even a question, is it?
Yeah. We're not condoning any kind of violence whatsoever.
Did you see the stream that we did?
Unless it's on a pay-per-view event in another country. There we go.
Well, you know, I pay for BT Sport. Yeah. It's all in the same package.
I still love that altercation between Frank Lampard and Jurgen Klopp. He's in again. Oh! Get focus up and a go. Oh no, Armstrong. Oh man. I'm not going to embarrass myself and tell you how big my TV is, but I should be able to see that.
I mean, the chances created so far is what's exciting me. Like we're doing stuff. We're going for goal.
Yeah. Good old Alex starting the old chants in the chat section.
Come on, you Reds! Oh mate, if they zoom out just a little bit more, we'll be able to see them. Oh. Almost saw our seats.
I'd love to be sat there tonight.
Yeah, that'd be nice tonight, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Because it being an 8 o'clock kickoff, mate, we would had a nice big fat Five Guys for dinner.
Yeah.
Hot chocolate in the rain or warm Twix at halftime. What a winner. Yeah, that's the other thing to think of. We look at the team we beat Liverpool with.
Yeah, it's true. Oh,
God, come on!
Well, that's got to be a foul, isn't it? And he's out wide.
Right where you want him. Oh, that's a shame.
Perfect.
Pass back. Bertrand got done there. Bednock, sorry, got done there.
Oh, man. West Brom currently worried about their goal difference. What should be.
Doesn't come down to that with Big Sam. Oh.
What's he giving that for? What's the point? Just let the game play on.
Come on, Valerie. Fair play to you, pal.
Look, Alex is getting excited in the chat section, and we know that they're ahead.
I think he's celebrating the goal that happened right at the beginning. Mate, that's not the way to celebrate now. Don't toy with our emotions. We're a little bit behind.
Good challenge.
Yeah, this is almost good. It's good training for Valerie right now, right? We're going to keep him in the corner for you a little bit so you can get used to stopping her.
They're playing Cedric at left back.
I think so.
Is that what we were getting wrong?
I mean, is Arteta really getting it right? So it's petered out a little bit at this point. It looks like we just need to get it down there. Get it down there a bit more. But it's been a pretty good first half so far. Lots of chances.
Yeah. Oh, Lacazette's on the run here. Squares it across.
Oh,
Brilliant.
nice one, Valerie. Diallo, come on. There's a really, really risky pass back to Danny Ings there.
Yeah.
It's like, cool, he's got two players on him. Are you sure?
I wasn't quite happy with how close that pass was to Lacazette either.
It's all right. Calm and collective. We're good at passing it around at the back now. Oh, well, that's a free kick.
That's
What?
hilarious. The linesman gave it to us and the ref gave it to them.
You're damn straight it is. Look. Which way is it going? Which way is the ref giving it? Oh,
No idea.
well, we've got it. So
I would guess it's us.
if it wasn't us, it must have been a terrible free kick.
Stevens.
Oh, too much pepper, boys.
Oh.
Well, here's the weird thing is the past few weeks, our passing in 2/3 of the pitch has been really, really good, and seems to be the final third has been a bit off. And for some reason tonight, we just can't seem to pass the ball anywhere. But those balls into the box have been fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh.
See, these passes that Jack Stevens are doing, I mean, some of them are coming off, but they're awfully close.
Go on. Oh, Stuart Armstrong is having a hell of a game.
Yeah.
Him and Vokins down that side.
Oh, he's out. He's on.
It's all right. They've got in each other's way. Carry on. Don't go. Play to the whistle. See you later, son.
Danny's looking a little bit dejected with the quality of ball he's been getting.
Well, I mean, he had a free kick on a plate for him earlier on, so he can't have too much complaint.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
David Luiz doing.
Go on, straight down the middle. Oh, come on, Theo. What was that, mate? I mean, that was the player to go for, but it was earlier, and it was.
Well, that was a great ball by David Luiz to Theo Walcott. Appreciate that one. He is.
I used to think David Luiz had really cool hair, but it's turning him just more into a sad mullet now, isn't it? I think Arsenal have taken some life out of it.
He came to Arsenal and looked at Guendouzi and thought, I can't beat that.
It lost the magic.
There ain't enough electricity in the Emirates Stadium for me to beat that.
He's like a fairy. If you don't clap for him, it goes down. Oh, for God's sake. Let's take a look at this then.
It's miles on. Oh.
McCarthy, mate, if you're going to commit to it, you've got to commit to it.
I don't know why he needs to come for that. He's
caught in no man's land, so it's either he backtracks and he allows them to run at the goal, or he goes for it. But if he's going to go for it, you put that challenge in.
Yeah, but if Bertrand's playing, he doesn't come out.
I guess so.
I think he was just trying to back up Vokins and.
This is not liquid football, boys.
With what? What did he catch him with, Martin Keown? Yeah, and this was all happening when Arsenal were going through the rough patch a few weeks ago.
Fickle pundits.
Yeah. Arsenal fan pundits. It's a bit hypocritical for us to say that, but you know, it's obviously what channel this is about.
Yeah, but when was it like?
But we're not on BT. We're not being paid to do it.
And also, we've now watched every Southampton game this season. They've all been televised.
Yeah.
And not one of them has had pundits on our side.
He's talking to VAR for that.
I like how the commentators like he's not even interested. He's not. Oh, he's talking to VAR.
Yeah.
It's like no, you can just play on now. That's just how it works differently. You idiot.
Check
Come
over.
on, Stevens.
Check over.
Oh, go on, Danny!
Should have jumped on the floor.
Valerie needs to work harder to get back into position there. But that was a great challenge.
Bednarek's doing all right.
Yeah, well, Bednarek's just good at what he does, isn't he? I bet Martin Keown disagrees with that.
Yeah. Did he, Martin? Did he just about get that right? If I was on BT, I'd be totally biased as well. Oh, that was...
Yeah, only to even up the score. That was pretty fun. It's offside. Stevens knew what he was doing.
Getting away with murder.
Well, Pickford can do that to Van Dijk. I can do this to Saka. Whoop!
Oh, dear. Who got the assist for Arsenal? It was
Lacazette.
Yeah.
I think it was Xhaka for the first one. And Ward-Prowse for ours. I will not retain that information. Oh, God. These balls over the top. I know I was like, we'll probably see more of them tonight. I didn't expect to see this many.
See this many what?
Balls over the top, just hoof football. I thought it'd be Ralph football with that sprinkled on it, but it seems to be right. Ralph football ain't working. Oh, that was a bit loopy. Oh.
So Armstrong incredibly similar tonight.
Because they're both playing well.
Yeah. He's having a good game though.
He is.
Oh,
Good
gotta
boy.
catch it. He's
Good
gonna
boy.
catch it. So Ty says he hopes we get relegated. Is that serious? Is he seriously on Arsenal Fan TV doing that right now? Oh, bless him.
I hope he finds inner peace. Because that's what we're about on this channel. That's what I hope for
Yep.
rival fan channels, mate. Inner peace. Football nirvana. Apart from Portsmouth.
That was a good play by Cedric, though. They look a very different side to the side we played on Saturday.
Because they're angry. It's always hard to play a team you've just beaten when you're us. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. But I think we're playing better than we did on Saturday.
So do I. I think both teams have stepped up their performance.
Yeah. Much livelier game of football. Oh, there they go on their short corners.
Theo sent him for 6.
What's going on here? Bit for half time, isn't it? Right, play for half time then. Yep, there he goes.
Wow.
Oh,
That was the first half, wasn't it?
that was the first half. It's currently Southampton 1, Arsenal 2. Took an early lead. Conceded shortly after. And Saka just before the break. Mixed emotions. I don't.
Yeah.
Like I said a moments ago, I think we're playing better than we did on Saturday. In a way, but there's quite a few wayward passes, which have obviously cost us.
Absolutely. It seemed it's strange to see that the positions that we've come to expect to being really flawless and being really, really professional seem to just got a bit wayward tonight. And it's nice. It's good that the positions that we were worried about, Valerie and Vokins, they're playing pretty well, I'd say. I think they're in good positions. I know you say that you think that maybe McCarthy came out to cover for Vokins, but I still think that's still on McCarthy than it is Vokins.
Agreed.
Because he didn't seem too out of position to me. And both of them going forward have been really, really good.
Yeah.
Armstrong is the standout of the first half, though, without a doubt. Armstrong has been ruthless.
Yeah, Armstrong has been sensational so far. His goal was great. He could have scored another. And just looked really, really good tonight. Very attacking.
And Vokins is doing so well that Mike keeps confusing him with Armstrong. So it's just, like you say, wayward passes from Stevens and Ward-Prowse really are the two biggest culprits.
Yeah. Which
right
is
now.
weird.
Yeah.
It's really weird, but you can't have amazing games all the time, can they?
So they've played a lot of football this season, and especially in the past few weeks, it's been a lot. It's been a lot for them.
It works.
Is that how you sort it out now?
Yeah.
Wag your finger at it. I get it. I feel you.
Multi-camera.
But like I said, I think with this the football that Arsenal are playing today, and they're pressing a lot. They're doing like they said, they sort of play this at our own game a little bit. But they don't seem to be switching it on and off at all. They seem to be being quite constantly on it that first half.
Yeah.
Whereas we seem to be playing not our normal game, but we're at the same levels as we usually are.
Yeah.
So I can see their gas tank running out quite quickly. They keep doing that into the second half.
Yeah.
And now it is 2-1. A little bit is more confident that I think Redmond might come off the bench and score, whether it's the equaliser or put us ahead.
Right.
I think that just sounds like a bit of a Redmond thing to do if it's still 2-1 when he comes on.
Who would he come on for?
Walcott.
You reckon?
Yeah,
Walcott.
then him and Armstrong can switch sides.
Yeah, it's probably the side I'd like to see him come in. I mean, I think Walcott's had a okay game, but there were a couple of moments there where he could have.
Well, there was that ball over to Adams, which he was on, and it was just a terrible ball. There's a few times when Ings is sort of trying to go through. I think maybe Theo tries to play too much in Ings's position.
Right.
I think he ends up in that spot quite a lot. We noticed it on Saturday that he was going into the centre quite a lot.
Yeah.
And then even today we saw, earlier on, Danny was out wide putting a cross in. It's like, well, this seems to be where Theo should be right now.
Mm.
I don't know if that's because Theo just keeps wandering into that position, trying to be more central and attacking.
What, switch him in Danny?
Yeah, and then it's just crowding that centre box too much. Like, it never seems when we're on the attack that Theo's out wide.
Yeah.
He always seems to be in there with Shea and Danny, and then and that kind of looks like why we're then tied up. Because then you got Valerie pressing forwards.
And Vikings.
And Vokins, exactly. So everyone seems to be, on the comeback a little bit out of position, just because Theo's pulling centre a bit too much.
Yeah.
But that's just one man's. That's just one man's opinion.
Yeah. Oh dear. Yeah, the comments here. Valerie's been solid. Yeah, he's been fairly decent.
Like we said, him and Vokins have both been pretty good so far. Can't blame them for the goals.
No, absolutely not. This person here is saying the only problem we have is sloppy passing. It's killing us. It was kind of weird that we were reverting to hit and hope, kind of goalkeeper.
Within 15 minutes, we were doing that. We were like, right, this is what we've got to do then. It's like, whoa, really?
Yeah. Already. So.
But then again, at the beginning of the game, I did say that we would probably be seeing more of that this game. I just didn't expect it to be that much.
Yeah. But Arsenal definitely come for a lot more hyped up. They look a lot better than they did on Saturday. I thought they were very, very flat on Saturday.
For sure.
So, was that an image of a Saints shirt with Cedric on the back?
I think it looked like it.
Oh, dear. Arsenal unbeaten in the Premier League in 2021.
Who have we lost to in 2021? Just Leicester.
Yeah.
Is that this year? Cool. Doesn't seem like last year's ended yet.
No, it's just a big blur. Although with the snow on Sunday morning, felt a bit more like January.
Just annoyed me more than anything. It's like, this is good. You know what? So outside, it's all matted away. There's just like little patches. And I went outside earlier on, and it was dark. And I must have stood on the only one little bit of snow that was left, because I proper sacked it.
Boom.
That was a great goal, though. Bap.
That was so easy. I mean, to get that opportunity, it wasn't an easy finish.
No.
So.
Was that Franny Benali putting him down there? I would have been that much sweeter.
In between the inside the fullback, in between the centre half and the fullback,
I'm not sure anyone's at fault for that first goal.
Nah. Yeah, I mean, like,
Yeah.
he's just, yeah, McCarthy just way out of whack. I mean,
because he's been
all
pushed
is
wide.
it, he's been pushed
pushing him
wide,
right.
so he just has to come backwards.
Yeah.
Although I guess the fear that he has is that Saka's coming in so quick if he started running backwards, he can get chipped. But I'd rather you get chipped than you come out and not make a challenge.
Yeah.
And it go in like that.
Passing.
Do you remember when Jake Humphries used to host that show where kids built CGI robots and they fought each other? It's called Bamzuki. There you are.
I just listened to Francis Bernardi and he said, what does Southampton need to do better? And he basically just said, we've got to bear in mind that Southampton we've actually two key players, Bertrand and Kyle Walker-Peters. So that's what we need to do better in the second half is put them
Keep
on
in
the
mind.
pitch somehow.
It's keep in mind what we don't have.
Yeah. And not just Kyle Walker-Peters and Bertrand. You know, we don't have Vestergaard at the back. It's a massive miss for us.
I mean, if Franny wanted to really help us out there, he should have been like, not only are they out Kyle Walker-Peters and Bertrand, but they're also out Romeo, and they're also out Gineppo, they're also out Vestergaard. He should have really gone through the list so everyone knows what's really going on.
Yeah.
Forget all this nonsense. I do often wish I could smell more like Vinnie Jones.
You got one of those hats, don't you?
Yeah, somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got mine before Peaky Blinders came out though, and then everybody started wearing it.
So they weren't wearing those hats when Peaky Blinders was set.
Yeah.
In black
It was just me and old men, and then.
Yeah.
And then Peaky Blinders came out, and suddenly us minors. Back then, it was just me wearing that, no one else.
Psychedelic advert.
Could you imagine just showing an advert to someone back in the 70s and be like, yeah, this is what adverts look like now?
Yeah, they're all subjective and about emotion and feelings.
This is like, it's got better effects than the first Star Wars films. Like, it's disgusting.
Yeah.
You know, it's been a bit of a rough first half, and we don't talk about it during halftime. Just watch the adverts. The problem is, there's not a lot to change in the squad. There's not much we can do. It's an annoying first half because you're just like, right, can we just carry on now? Because
I'm not going to make any different changes.
It's nothing's going to change really. So can we just hurry up?
I reckon he'll probably bring on Redmond in about the 70th minute, if it's still the same.
Yeah, and then maybe an Underlow for the 80-85.
Yeah,
and probably someone in the middle, maybe Chalk or something like that. Or maybe you just won't use that third one.
Checking him on TikTok here. Theo off for Redders. Yeah, we were just saying that actually.
If our team is full strength, right? If we're playing our best starting 11 and everyone's fit, does Theo start?
Have you just read this comment? That's exactly what that comment is. Look at that.
Oh.
Spooky stuff.
Good job, guys.
I think Theo does start.
So you think it's Theo and Armstrong on the other side?
Or Gineppo.
Do you think does Gineppo start over Armstrong for you?
No, I'm just thinking about what Ralph prefers. A fully fit squad. I think Gineppo and Theo are on the wings, and Romeo and Prowse in the middle.
Yeah, well, I think that's definitely that in the middle. But I think giving goals and what he's been doing in the games, I think Armstrong starts over Gineppo.
I do too. But I'm just thinking that's generally what Ralph tends to play. If both players are fit, it tends to be Gineppo, or it has been Gineppo when he's been fit. I'm not saying it's the right move. But...
It's just a shame he's made out of rubber bands, isn't it?
Yeah.
We stayed up and live streaming the Royal Rumble. No. What? Well, I will be up watching the Royal Rumble.
The only one I'm not convinced. Sorry, going back to our midfield, I'm not convinced Theo's all our players are fit, that he's in the starting lineup.
No. But then when we came in this season, we didn't expect him to be. He has played. Even in those first few games, we were like, "Wow, he's played more than I thought he would."
Yeah.
And now we're here, and we're like, "Wow, he's not stopping."
Yeah. Do you reckon the board are just simply saying to Raffler, "Look, I know we've got half-price wages, but they're still Danny level wages, so you've got to play them. You've got to make them
You just got to do it, guys. I'm sorry."
All right, kicked off second half.
Second half, here we go.
Seriously, Martin Keane needs to shut up. He wondered if we made some changes. Have you seen our bench?
It's just so clear that they don't do research before the game.
I bet he's got no notes in front of him whatsoever. At least make an effort, man. Come on.
Do you know what's crazy? When I watch NBA, if I don't know anything about a team, by the halftime, I know every single thing about the team because they tell you who's injured, who's out, what the form has been like. Like it's such a breakdown of detail. Then when you watch this, it's just sort of like, here they are. This is what they did last week.
Yeah.
And here's like 2 or 3 stand-up players. Good luck.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. I'm sure he'll come out later and apologise and say, I would have done my research, but they didn't have any match programs on sale, so I couldn't see it.
I remember listening to
Alan Shearer on the bench.
Yeah, it turns out he's not been playing for a while. I thought he was just on the injury bench, just while I see him all the time. I remember seeing Stanley interview once, and he said every comic book is somebody's first comic book, so you have to write it like they don't know what's going on. And I think about that all the time. It's like you're in entertainment, you have to understand that every time you're on, it's the first time someone's ever seen. It's someone's first time,
right?
So let them know what's going on.
Yeah.
I have to rinse and repeat it, but just the once.
What?
All right.
Me.
It would have been more fun if this was a snow game.
This is coming. I'm going to stick this one up because I 100% agree with it. Boom. Nailed it.
Absolutely. But then again, I don't think any of them.
I don't mind. I don't mind. Lineker not so much, but a few of the other pundits. Ian Wright's good laugh. Who's the player that used to play for Fulham? Or they always have on?
Danny Murphy.
Yes, Danny Murphy.
He's
I
awful.
don't really understand why he's on Match Today so much. I'd much prefer to see.
Because he scored all those free kicks for Liverpool. He won that. He won the FA Cup, didn't he, with that Michael Owen squad? Ever since we played Derby in the FA Cup. I've disliked him because he was seen before the match.
2-2.
He was seen before the match with Frank Lampard having a good laugh and a chat, and he spent the entire game licking his bum.
To watch that live and not hear his commentary.
I mean, were you lucky enough to see it live? Because as I recall, it was thunderous.
Oh, it's better than listening to Danny Murphy.
It's all right. I got to just put him on mute, mate.
Yeah, it was cold that night.
But the problem is the way they do Match of the Day, that live thing. Like, I get it that they can't go into too much detail. But I don't understand why they can't make Match Day would be such a better show if it happened on a Sunday morning and a Monday morning or a Monday evening, and it was just like 2.5 hours long, and it was full of statistics, and it was actually a produced show instead of a live. Right, you've only got this long to talk about this. Go.
Yeah, people want it quicker than that, don't they? They want it on the day. Oh, go on. Oh, that's better.
Go on.
Oh.
Straight at the keeper.
With Sheridan's off. Was he offside? Well, back in again. Say it again, please.
Go on, Danny.
Yeah, just a bit. He's had knee surgery. I call that interruption.
Just a little one though. Shouldn't bother us football.
Yeah. Look at Valerie. Go on.
Go on, son. And then walk past with that thunderous ball into Diallo. Was that his clever way of getting it back into Valerie? Like, what was that about?
Oh, shut up.
I mean, all this punditry talk. It's going to be nice to see Lampard back on the circuit. He was a good pundit, I thought.
Yeah. Fun fact: I met Dion Dublin once.
Was it at a music thing? Was he selling the Jube?
Yeah.
If people haven't seen Dion Dublin playing his drums, his Jubes, it's great. There's a great clip of it. We get offered them every so often. There's a great clip of him on the show showing them off, and they're like, play a song. It's like, it's a percussive instrument. Can't really play you a song.
Send him off.
And a stud to the boot. Go to the camera.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Naughty boy.
Yeah, I like Dion Dublin too. I love Holmes and the Hammer. Mate, the Darkness and Feeder are on bargain hunts. So. Big times.
Spello going well then, Jack.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
All the extra TV.
You telling me you don't watch Bargain Hunt regularly anyway?
It's on
Oh, no.
Get out.
That's fine. Get it out.
Stevens taking a touch then.
Because he's classy.
Look at that. I bet that winds up Ralph a little bit how overly confident they are. Hey, that's pretty relaxed, actually.
Yeah. I mean, he's a pretty calm and collective guy in the touchline. It's not often you see him over-emoting.
Go on, Valerie.
Damn straight they do.
Go corner.
I'd be amazed if people hate on Valerie tonight because he's been blinding, I think.
A couple of nervy moments, but all in all.
But to be expected from, like, you know, I know he's not played a lot.
He did a break like that against Chelsea last season and created a goal. So
I remember that, yeah.
Can do that sort of thing.
Oof.
Go on, Theo. It's it.
No, it's come off his knee. Oh, but could have been a great knock. Get stuffed. He fell over.
Oh, Kevin Friend loves his whistle, doesn't he? We all know what he got for Christmas.
Oh, that's a shame.
Louise have to be there to ruin our party.
Oh, that was good. Thank God Ben recovered from that. That was terrible.
Nicely done. Nearly. They're a bit exposed down that side.
Oh.
Oh, is this where Stephen's hands were? Did like kind of.
No, Mike, I didn't, and neither did anybody else. So shut up about it.
If that had touched Stephen's hand, I'm sure Ty would have said, "There's a handball, the refs against us, and I want Southampton to get relegated."
Yeah.
That basically would have been what he would have said. Danny's chasing it down.
At least he's a man of opinion.
Say again.
At least he's a man of opinion. You'd rather him at a party than the guy that says nothing.
It's true. Oh my word! That pass.
It's all just a bit of a struggle, isn't it?
Just passed it along Lacazette's laces. That was so close.
Go on, Vokins. Oh, that's a great ball in.
I suppose there's a great cross, but if Cedric can head it out, is it a great cross?
Well, if Cedric can get a head on it, it must be a good ball. I mean, yeah, if he wasn't there, that was straight onto Shane. I mean, it's the funny thing of those two have been pretty standout tonight, I'd say, so far.
Yeah.
Come on.
Chelsea.
Oh, why was Stevens on the floor then? What is he saying? So what's Ralph angry at then, apart from everything?
I think it was a handball. It went out of play, and he still gave the throw in to Arsenal. Saka loves the goal against us, doesn't he?
Didn't like it at the weekend.
He didn't fancy them. Oh, we did get thrown. Okay.
Only because Ralph got angry.
Yeah.
Oh, blooming hell. Well, now they've got that throw. It's hard football, isn't it?
Oh, 5-0 West Brom.
That's unfortunate.
Keep going, keep going.
Has John Stone scored any of them yet? Don't you dare let him score.
Oh. Stevens just kicked that out of McCarthy's hands.
Because I feel like it would have been a pass back.
Man. We were talking about Cedric last season, and I remember having a chat with Sam at the podcast delivery, and we were talking about the transfer window. It was January, and said that we said that if someone gives us 5 million for Cedric, we'll take it right now. And then literally a week later, it came up with the loan move to Arsenal.
Yeah.
Couldn't have made it up. It's the funniest thing. But he wasn't much loved at Southampton towards the end, though, was he?
No.
Wasn't the player he once was.
Again, he's just of that crop, isn't he? He's just of a certain era of bought players that none of them have worked out, did they?
Yeah.
Go on, Valerie.
Interested to see Cedric there on the left side.
Yeah, he was always down our wing, wasn't he?
Just checking on TikTok here. Someone saying we're playing awful. We're not playing that bad. I think it's that bad.
It could just be better.
Yeah.
Cool, but Valerie's showing some absolute gusto.
I just wish we were playing the Arsenal side that played Palace and Newcastle. Like really flat and does nothing. This one's a bit too lively for my liking.
Yeah, there's enough in that team to punish her if you're being silly today.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, there's been a few silly mistakes.
And we've been punished for both of them.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh. Grateful. Come on, Vokins. Stuff him out. Awful shot.
Something I would do on a football pitch like that. Shooting from there. This goal kick thing, where effectively we have the two centre backs either side of McCarthy,
Yeah.
and he just picks the side and they work back from there. Seems a little unnecessary to have them both back.
That's to keep the Arsenal guessing which way they're going to go.
Yeah.
It's a lot better than. Do you remember when we went? Do you remember there was that United game we went to and Forster was in goal and you just watched all the players go to one side?
Yeah.
It just got to a point where I just kept on shouting, I wonder which way he's going to go.
Oh, Danny.
He's not been great today, has he?
No.
I think Theo could come off. I know Martin Keown's talking him up and everything, but I think Theo could come off.
What was all that about? Aggressive little push. You lost the ball.
Go.
Clean your feet.
Go on, boy. Oh, good, strong.
Yeah, you got that.
Oh!
Just drop down then.
That was a great touch. I don't think he even expected himself to do that.
Oh.
Oh, come on, Theo. You could have played that.
Danny just seems like he's out very wide.
It's like we're playing 4-3-3.
Right. Look how many players we got in their box, though. Look at that.
It's good if something comes from it.
You're like 4 or 5 players in their penalty area. That's it, Martin Keown. Arsenal just can't get out at the moment. Oh.
That's what I mean, though. You can have all those players in the box, but they do nothing with it.
Oh, go on, Danny.
Go on, Danny. Go on.
Oh.
It's about time.
I reckon that's a corner, isn't it?
Here he comes.
Vokins.
Is Ward-Prowse going?
I think so.
What?
Prowse
Okay.
left back.
That's the only thing I can think that they're doing there. Right, well, this will be interesting. Although it looks like Diallo's dropped back. That's what I said, Keown. Keep up. Tell you what, Redmond looks pretty trim, doesn't he?
Does. Yeah, Martinelli's having a quick Yakult before he comes on the pitch.
Good man. It's the only way you're going to survive, isn't it?
Yeah. Funny, Ralph said Diallo can play fullback. Oh.
Well, there you are.
We're learning. When did he say that? Like 10 minutes ago?
Yeah.
From the touchline.
Yeah, Diallo. Of course he is. Yeah, fullback, isn't he?
Diallo can play fullback. Can I? Cool.
Yeah, sure.
Got 3 players to win the ball back. We'll take it. Go on, Redmond.
Come on, Redmond. Go on, Stu.
Still
Go on,
think that's
Stu.
Vokins.
Even though he's not on the pitch.
There he is, Jake Vokins.
Jake Vokin's killing it.
Yeah. It's like a Scottish Jake Vokins.
Vokins doesn't have a law degree.
Bringing off Pepe. They're bringing off Pepe.
That's good for us. Yeah, I thought that.
Send him off. Send him off.
Be great if he gives it to Martinelli, like because he comes on.
Yeah, rules are rules, Martin. Rules are rules.
What? So what's wrong with you? Oh, I saw he was taking a year going off, so I thought it might be a good excuse.
He's still not off the pitch. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So he's got a yellow carded for taking a long time coming off the pitch. And he's staying on the pitch. That's hilarious. What if
English referees, they are stupid. I hope he gets a second yellow because that would be absolutely hilarious.
I noticed Smith Rowe's taking a long route off as well.
Yeah, that's yellow for him, right?
Yeah. Get some shin pads, man. What's wrong with you?
If Izio comes moving at the right pace there.
He got his socks in the youth academy.
Lucky socks, mate. All these first game, never gonna.
Is that average Chelsea player, William?
Don't say that, Mike, because they're coming and scoring out. Oh, Martinelli looks a bit miffed.
Yeah.
It's fine. I didn't want to play anyway.
Oh, it's a good ball. Oh,
Terrible. Awful.
why is it so depressing to lose to Arsenal?
Just is, isn't it? Because you know we should be beating them.
No, he's onside. Yeah, he's miles onside.
You never know. That might have been the angle of the camera.
And changing the score. Arteta out.
Absolutely.
I'd say.
Here comes the Lundaloo, and is that Ferry? Is that Chalk? I can't remember.
And Lundulu. The commentators like his name, don't they?
Yeah.
Really dragged that N out. Walcott's off.
Good.
Danny's
and so's
off.
Danny. Gutted.
It's weird, like, you need to go. What's the move? Let's take Danny off.
Yeah, but he's not done nothing.
Yeah, I know, but you still think if he's available, use him. No, not confident now.
Here comes a Lundaloo back, brace.
Yeah.
Yeah. They come back.
Just for consistency. Go. But not the right way.
You should take the exclamation mark off when it's not for us.
Go. Thumbs down. Go.
Oh.
So the next game's against Leeds.
Nice big heavy scoreline there then.
I know. It's away as well, isn't it? Is it away or home? Away. Are we? Oh. Pepe's still on the pitch.
Wow. How bad is the punditry tonight then? Head back.
That ball from Cedric?
Yeah.
Well, that makes it worse, doesn't it?
Nah, not really. As long as he doesn't score.
Yeah. Just look at the millions of pounds of players that Arsenal have. It's insane. Thomas Partey, Pepe. That's more than our squad. Those two players.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, they are performing the way you probably would hope they would with those sort of players. But there wasn't too much missing from our team tonight. There are questions to be asked. What's happened to the passing? Are they just tired?
I don't even think it's been that bad tonight. But I just think with
I just don't think Danny and Shea are doing enough to create chances. But like they're not getting that delivery. But every so often you got to think, right, where are they within the build? Where are they in the build up?
That pass from Shea was ridiculous.
Yeah, we've been made to look a bit silly, really. Then they're like we should know how to defend our own game plan.
Yeah.
And I know, yeah, there's injury wise, so the bench isn't strong, but the starting lineup, you know, the two players you're most worried about have done really well tonight.
One win in 7, but that win was against Liverpool.
Yeah, but Burnley have beaten Liverpool, so that like that's a good win to have. But like, I would have rather have had, you know, three wins in that 7 and then lose to Liverpool. Like,
And we did have 2 0-0 draws in that as well, where you look at both those games against Fulham and West Ham and think like maybe we could have gotten 3 points out of those. The Fulham one more so.
Maybe we need Graziano Pella back.
Yeah. I don't see us doing anything in transfer window though.
Nah. It's all right. We've got Selassie to come back.
Yeah.
Go on, Valerie.
Oh,
go on, boy.
I was going to give a foul the other way, is he? Yeah, of course he is. Muppet. What have I got to say now? I've got to say the referee's against us and I hope Arsenal get relegated. Said it.
As do I.
Ty, that was for you.
Burnley Villa. Epic.
So much football on.
It's like it's like everybody's got nothing to do.
Hey. That Europe spot's going to be tough.
Yeah, that's the only difficulty now. Earlier on, it was like, you know, who like it's going to be easy for us. It almost like it was going to walk it, but now it is condensed.
Yeah. This is our first loss to a team outside of the top 6 as well.
Oh wow.
And Arsenal go above us with a win. Oh.
So how good of a cup run do we have to have if we finish outside the top 10?
Very good. Semi-finals, at least.
Nah, I'd want to win one. Yeah, it's just a bit dead now, isn't it? Like the chances created compared to the first half.
Yep.
It's a little bit rubbish, if you ask me. I didn't even yawn that bad during the McGregor fight. Oh, go on. Oh, come on, Shay. Oh, Penna! What?
We're not biased. Shouting for a penalty.
But also, like, the way that Shea finished against City, I would have thought he would have done more there.
Yeah.
Go on, Diallo. I also think taking
look.
Diallo out of the middle has hampered us.
Yeah.
Oh.
Lost our nuclear.
Go on.
Have a go. Go on. Oh, Prowsey.
Everybody knows.
As good as a penalty.
Is that his side as well?
Nope.
Don't matter. He can do him any side. Did you see the Bruno Fernandes free kick against Liverpool? Where he went and he went the near side. It was naughty that doing that against Alisson. Woohoo!
What a great FA Cup game that was, though.
In a season where I've seen some beautiful James Ward-Prowse free kicks, even I was like, no, that's one of the best I've seen this season. To do that against Alisson. I mean, if this goes in, this is going to be could be a really fun last 5 minutes.
It could be. But the chat's gone quiet, so I don't reckon it does. I'd be tempted just to kick it to Bellerin.
Oh, oh!
Was it going in? Was it going in?
So now they're even praising him for a save he didn't make. That was a good save. Tell you what else was a good save. The one that he didn't save earlier on. Yeah, it's probably going in. Oh. It's a rough one, mate. We've been blessed enough not to have too many rough ones this season, but this is one of them. Sorry, we beat him on Saturday.
Yeah.
We're through to the next round of the FA Cup. We'll finish above him in the season. Don't worry about it.
Don't patronise us, Martin Keown.
It's because it's the only stat he knows. When did they lose? Oh, yeah, that's it. They lost to the first two, didn't they? Ooh, Valerie's got a hell of a ball. Like this delivery is fantastic. That's a shame. Do you know what? I think we've made these subs and it's gone all over the place.
I was about to say it doesn't really. Well, yeah, it's gone a little bit all over the place, but
Like now that like
up
those,
front, there's actually been a few more chances.
but I mean, like, where's Armstrong gone?
Right.
Nalindalu's looking more feisty than Shea did.
Yeah. Shea's still on the pitch.
I mean, Shea's on the pitch, but he looks like he wants a goal.
Yeah.
And Shea looks like he needs a goal.
What's
Oh, will that be a yellow? Will it?
he doing? Lacazette, he's going to pick, isn't he? Oh, he's picked Saka.
Charlie Kalish, you're wrong. Valerie's been all right tonight.
Felt so strongly you shared that 3 times. Let me see what you're doing. Oh.
What was that? Crunch. Those are some broken toes. Pretty sure that's what happened to us in the first half. What is going on? Yeah, this is a bit of a bottoming out game, but in it just.
Oh, Arsenal just flexing how deep their squad is. Just going to bring on Joe Willock. Oh dear. Valerie came in very late then.
Good. Just start laying him out now. That's the game. 50-50.
They just come together. It looked a lot worse in real time. Pepe's off again.
See you later, Pepe, for the second time.
He left by the nearest touchline this time. It's a long walk from there.
No fans now, though, is there, so it's safe.
Imagine him having to walk past Northern.
I mean, it should have been a Saints free kick over there.
This move might provide a significant obstacle for Manchester United. That will be an interesting match to see. It generally is.
Oh.
Just been poor, isn't it? Been poor today.
House and Stevens especially, I think.
Yeah.
Not great games.
But we do tend to come back from these sort of performances, now.
No.
We do seem to take a look at ourselves after a performance like this.
Yeah.
So, who is it next? Villa.
Oh, it's Villa on Saturday. Oh yeah, Villa and Man United.
Because the Leeds game's got postponed, didn't it?
Yeah.
Can't believe how well West Ham are doing, really.
Yeah, doing very well.
Oh,
That was nearly a Diallo goal.
so in a weird twist of events, I say the best players on the pitch today for us have been Armstrong, Diallo, and I thought Vokins had a good game.
Mm.
I think Valerie has had a decent performance. But yeah, you're right. Weirdly, the players that have let us down have been Ward-Prowse and Jack Stephens.
Yeah.
And you got to wonder whether maybe is that through just too many games, like playing that high pressure, that many games. But did you see the interview with, I think it was Martin Semmens, about Danny Ings saying it's nothing to do with the money?
It's a release clause, yeah.
Oh, it's not about the release clause either.
No.
Just Danny just doesn't want to talk about contracts until the end of the season.
Oh, fair enough.
He just says the club statement is that Danny doesn't want to talk about it until the end of the season, so he can just concentrate on the football.
Yeah. There we go. It's ended.
There we are.
Ended. I'm going to end this. I'm going to jump straight on to our post-match. So if you're with us in the chat section there, then be sure to join us for the post-match chat and let us know your thoughts. So we'll see you very, very shortly. All right.
See you there,
everyone. Bye.
Ta-da.